Hello, everybody. We're back. This time talking about the 2010 Rob Zombie album Hellbilly Deluxe 2, which I have heard before, but I don't remember almost anything about it from the first time I listened to it. I remember like one song specifically, but I don't think that's necessarily because that's from the first time I listened to it, because I'm not going to get into the details. It's kind of depressing, and I don't want to talk about that in this video. But I don't remember things from around the time that I probably heard this for the first time. So we're not going to talk about that. But so this was my first clean, untainted listen of the album. And I gotta say, I have very mixed feelings about it. Because a couple of the songs I really do genuinely like, and they're fun. Some of the songs have really long intros that I don't think help the song. I'm not necessarily opposed to having like a build up before you get to the song proper, but I feel like it needs to somehow be worth it, right? I'm trying to think of a song that does that well, but I don't know. That's kind of hard to just conjure songs out of my vast library of song knowledge. So yeah. Anyway, my point is like in this case, I don't feel like the lead ups were really worth how I felt like they more so detracted from the song once the song kicked in. The song was not as epic as the lead up might have you believe, I suppose. But that's a personal thing. I completely understand that. I know some people might like all of these songs just fine. They might think these are great. Yeah, a lot of these songs for me just kind of fell not totally flat, but in that sort of like grayness that I felt while listening to some of Educated Horses, where it's like these are kind of like, I don't know, they're more songs, sure, but they're not like as memorable or fun or catchy as some of the best Rob Zombie songs. And I think that's unfortunate. Is like I'll think about this again once I'm done going through all of these albums, because I'm really not familiar with the albums that come after this, and I wasn't really familiar with this one, but with Rob, it feels like sometimes he hits exceptionally well, and then a lot of the rest of the time he just kind of falls into a weird place where it's just kind of boring, or like not noteworthy in the slightest, or not engaging or catchy, And when I'm listening to this kind of music, it kind of needs to be catchy, because the thing about Rob is his lyrics are usually just like nonsensical, I don't know what aesthetical style to call this, but it's got like, he's got like a style, right? There's a vibe, and because of that reason, it's not like I can listen to a Rob Zombie song and be like, well, the lyrics really spoke to me. It's just not the way his music works. And that's fine. He doesn't have to, make serious lyrics that connect with me. But I feel like if the music is not going to be consistently, like, really catchy and shit, then there's got to be something else going on. And unfortunately, there kind of isn't for a lot of his music. So if the songs don't catch my attention and they don't get me to want to like sing along on repeat listens, then I'm kind of not interested. Or like they have to have a really good, infectious, awesome guitar riff or something. There's got to be something stand out about a given Rob Zombie song. Otherwise, I'm probably not interested, is what I think I'm kind of realizing. Now, on that note, my top three are examples of songs that are pretty catchy, and in the case of all of them, I think fairly short, and they don't fuck around. They just kind of, they get in, they start rocking. They're fun to kind of sing along with. They're good, entertaining songs. So my number three pick is going to be Werewolf Women at the SS. To be honest, all of these top three are kind of negotiable in which order they go in. So don't necessarily put a lot of emphasis on what order I've put them in, because they're all very enjoyable in similar ways. And I'll be honest, I could rearrange this and still be happy with what I chose. But yeah, Werewolf Woman of the SS, it's got that fun part where he's like, "How, baby, how," like that's fun to sing along with. Number 2 is going to be Sick Bubblegum. Again, all these songs are very short, the ones that I chose. The longest one is Sick Bubblegum, I think. Where the fuck's the other one I chose? Yeah, because that's like 3 minutes and 44 seconds. That's still not that long. Definitely none of these 3 songs overstay their welcome, and they're just like high energy, and, just have a blast while you listen to them, and then you're out. And then the number 1 pick is going to be What? That's the name of the song, not me struggling to remember. Yeah, What is... I think I heard that as a single before the album came out. And then I did not listen to the album probably for a while. And then, like I said, if I did, there was things going on around that time, and I don't want to talk about that. But anyway, yeah, based off of this most recent listen, these are the only 3 songs that even survived into my rotation. I don't really care to hear the rest of this album again. Again, it's kind of weird, because when we started off doing the White Zombie stuff, because, that and this are kind of, like, connected, I would say. But when I started off doing the first couple of White Zombie albums, I didn't like the first one at all. I actively disliked it. This is different. This is like, I don't know, like, if it was on in the background, I maybe wouldn't be, like, offended necessarily because I hated it or anything, but I don't really want to necessarily go out of my way to listen to any of these songs again, other than the top 3 that I picked, which I do genuinely enjoy, so this is kind of weird. Now, like I said, this is about as far as my knowledge goes up until his most recent album, which was, at the time of recording this anyway, Lunar Injection, Kool-Aid, Eclipse, Conspiracy. So there's only 2 albums in between this one and that one, which are Venomous Rat, Regeneration Vendor, and then the Warlock... Electric Warlock, Acid Witch, Satanic Orgy, Celebration Dispenser. God damn it. The fucking long-winded ass names. So... I don't know. Like, I absolutely don't know a single song off of those next 2 albums, so that's completely uncharted waters. With this one, I think I already knew these 3 songs, and I liked them. I could not remember a single bit of the rest of this album, though. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess I've kind of rambled long enough about whatever it is I'm trying to say. So, yeah, that's it for this one. Next one is Venomous Rat, Regeneration Vendor. So we'll talk about that. What the fuck? Commentary. There's commentary about the album on Spotify. Oh, that's weird. I kind of want to listen to that, but I don't know. I'll do that on my own time and not when I'm doing these videos. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a nice day.